guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming this pretty look for you guys. So if you want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So let's go ahead and get into this video. First, I'm taking some Scotch tape and I'm just laying that down. And then I'm taking my Makeup Revolution concealer, and this one is in C11. And I'm just putting that down onto my eyelid, and I'm putting a little bit of C2 on my eyelid as well, just to get my eyes ready for eyeshadow. So I'm just blending it out with my beauty blender, and then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I'm taking this shade right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that onto my eyelid. I kind of just pat down the color at first, and then I go in and kind of blend it out. Now I'm going into the darkest brown shade inside the palette. This palette does have like a lot of shimmery shades in them, but it doesn't look too shimmery on the eyelid. Okay, so I'm going back into my Makeup Revolution concealer. This one is in C2, and I'm just cutting my crease with this. I do just place a little bit of concealer down at first, and then I look up, and then I use that as my guide for the rest of my cut crease. Okay, so after that, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics Party Girl palette. I'm only using this palette for the yellow shade, so any palette would do for this, just to get a yellow shade. And I'm just plopping that yellow shade inside the inner third of my eyelid. And then I'm going back into the Comfort Zone palette, and I'm just taking this green shade, and I'm putting that right beside the yellow shade. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take that dark brown shade from before and start blending it out so it can look more seamless on my eye and it's not so harsh. I'm taking this shade right here as my brow bone shade. Okay, so I'm taking my Urban Decay glitter liner. I forgot what it's really called, but I'm taking this glitter and I'm just putting that kind of where the green was. And now I'm taking my NYX liquid liner, and this one's in white. I put it onto a liner brush because I felt like it was going to be easier to apply it, and it wasn't, so just use the liner as is. But I'm just putting a white right there where my cut crease starts. And next I'm going into my other NYX liner in black, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that to wing out my eyeliner. I love using the tape method just to keep my eyes either super clean, so I don't have to go back in with a makeup wipe later and clean it, or just because I feel like it's easier to do your wing liner if you kind of suck at doing wing liner because you have a guide right there, so it's kind of hard to mess it up. But now I'm going into my Maybelline Master Prime primer. So I'm applying this primer all over my face, and then I'm just going to rub it in and make sure I don't have really any more left over. Make sure it's really rubbed in. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild foundation. I have not used this foundation in a little while. I don't know why, but it's super cheap and affordable, and it's actually pretty good. So I'm using this all over my face, and then I'm taking this brush right here just to buff it in and blend it into my skin. Oh, and that's what I meant to say. If you see my hair kind of lifting in this video, do not judge me. This is supposed to be a day when I was supposed to redo my hair. It's just like the end of the week. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. It's not gonna lift. I could probably get away with it. And as I started applying my foundation and blending it in with my beauty blender and stuff, it started to lift. So if you can see that at all, just like, don't judge me for this video. Okay, so now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I want to say this one's in Beautiful Bronze. I cannot read. I always be like, I don't know what this is called, and it's on the screen, but I can't see it, so yeah. But I'm going into this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and it doesn't really look like I'm putting much on my face now, but believe me, it's showing up in real life. Like, the lights are kind of bright, so it makes the products not look as dark sometimes when I apply them. It's not that dark, it's like subtle, but it still shows up. And then I'm taking my Makeup Revolution concealer in C11 again. I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on my forehead and chin. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty sponge. And taking that same sponge, I kind of just flip it over, and then that's what I use to blend out my cream contour as well. And then I put a little bit underneath my lips as well. And then, of course, put a little bit on my chin, too, and I'm just blending that out. And then I'm going into this. This is my favorite brush. What is this? I think this is a Wet n Wild brush, yeah. My favorite brush to contour my nose with. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. Okay, so I'm taking my Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder. And I'm just plopping it underneath my eyes to, you know, bake just a little bit. Not too long, but just a little bit. On my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my brush right afterwards and blend it out just so I don't have too much of a white cast left over. And this is one of my favorite setting powders. It's like when I apply it and I wipe it off, it just feels a little bit buttery, and that's what I like about it. Anyway, I'm moving on to my Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder, and I'm using this as my bronzer to contour out my face some. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in all the spots where I put my cream contour at. And I'm using the same shade on my nose as well, just to make sure, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm moving on. I'm taking the same darker brown shade that I used on the outer V of my eye, and I'm just putting that underneath my eyes and blending that out with some black liner down there as well. And then I'm taking my Lash Paradise. This is from L'Oreal, the mascara. And I'm just putting some on my eyes. Not too much, really. Just a little bit, just to prep for lashes. I forgot the name of these lashes. I have to go, like, find it real quick. But I'm going to link them down below. But these lashes came from the beauty supply store, so I will find them and link them down below for you guys. They kind of got a little stuck right here. But yeah, I'm just applying these lashes. I think they're super, I don't know, I really like these lashes, so yeah. And then I'm taking my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I'm just spraying that over my face, and I'm kind of just fanning it out a little bit. This is where my wig really started to lift up. But I'm taking a little bit of Carmax. I did put this on before lipstick, so when I put on lipstick, it took a little minute to show up. So it makes it look like it's not that pigmented. It is not the e.l.f. lipstick. This lipstick is actually pretty good. But this is the lippy I'm using. It's the e.l.f. lipstick. I forgot the shade, even though it's on the screen. Too small to read. But I will link it down below for you guys. It's a really pretty pink shade. And I just apply that over top of the Carmax. And then for my last step, my favorite step, I'm using my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. Anyone who knows me knows this is my favorite highlighter, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my cheeks, to my face, and down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm taking my Black Radiance blush, and this one's in 09. I'm just applying a little bit of that. I normally don't do blush, but I don't know, I was just feeling blush today, so I just applied like just a little bit. I barely tapped it in there. But that is it for the video today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And I plan on uploading every day this month on YouTube and Instagram, so follow me on there too. So I hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye.